Financial donations to Ohio's Athens County Food Pantry have now topped $400,000 after Heisman Trophy winner Joe Burrow used his acceptance speech to focus on hunger in the area where he grew up.
I'm up here for all those kids in Athens and in Athens County that, go home to not a lot of food on the table, hungry after school. You guys can be up here too.
But for more than 34 million Americans, it's food stamps, not fundraisers, that help them survive. Now there's concern proposed changes in that federal program could drastically cut those benefits. The Trump administration says it wants to reduce waste. Adriana Diaz is at a food bank just outside Minneapolis. Adriana, what are we learning?
Well, Anthony, the Department of Agriculture, which operates the program, declined our request for an on-camera interview. But yesterday they told us that these proposed changes are to, quote, ensure that the SNAP program, which is the food stamp program, is there for those in need. They want to make sure that food stamp recipients who can work do work, especially given near record low unemployment. But families are still worried.
This is it. This is our house for 2 months before coming into shelter.
After Patience Coley and John Spinola's rent nearly doubled, they had to move out and into their car with their toddler and teenager.
And you would eat in here, sleep in here.
Yes.
They say the stress and anxiety caused Patience to go on medical leave, leaving the family on one income.
It's like a snowball effect. Then the brakes go, then your alternator goes, then like you're trying to catch a break.
They survived in part thanks to food stamps under the government's Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, known as SNAP. The average recipient gets about $127 a month. That's $1.40 a meal, 3 meals a day. But an estimated 3.7 million Americans could lose their benefits next year if the government implements 3 proposed changes. Removing automatic enrollment for families who first qualify for other government benefits, reducing how much people can deduct for utilities like heat, and requiring more able-bodied adults to work at least 20 hours a week to receive benefits. This last proposal has already been finalized and will be implemented in April.
They're going to need more help from us.
Allison O'Toole runs Second Harvest Heartland, the country's second largest food bank.
We have seen more visits than ever before.
What does that say to you?
It says the economy hasn't recovered in every place, and we provide 89 million meals in the Heartland. We're very proud of that, but we'd love to go out of business.
Through another government program, Patience and John found a house they can afford. They plan to move this week and will not qualify for SNAP once Patience starts working, but they still hope the program continues.
Part of the reason why the government is making these changes to SNAP is because they say the economy is doing great, unemployment is so low that a lot of people should be able to work who aren't working.
Where is the unemployment so low now that everyone's working? Doing anything to the SNAP, you're going to make the poor more poor.
Similar changes to the food stamp program were proposed in last year's Farm Bill but left out of the final law. So the USDA is now making these changes on its own. 24 states have urged the government to reconsider, and some jurisdictions are considering legal action.
All right. Thank you very much, Adriana. It's so important to show that there are real people behind these
decisions. A lot of real people. The economic numbers nationally may be good, but that is not equally shared. The typical family is actually poorer today than they were before the financial crisis in 2008.
And as little money as that is, it's critical for those families.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And it's accurate, in fact. The Department of Agriculture says 99% accuracy in making sure that the people who are getting the money are the right people. They are eligible. It's not fraud.
Yeah, that was a good example of why that program matters. Yeah. Thank you very much again, Adriana.